Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 3 review of group number 13, Dry Snuff Nasal. All groupings are on one playlist. That playlist and another review from it will pop up on screen in the last 20 seconds of this video. So for this, we're going to take a look at a Paul Gotthard product out of Poland. This is part of their Polish Cottage series. No matter what you may have heard on Mr. Snuff, Mr. Snuff is where I sourced this from. I have no affiliation. It's just where I happen to get it. So we're going to take it over the desk, take a closer look at the packaging and a close-up of the product inside it. I do want to draw attention to the two links in the description area. The one being the Patreon is the more important of the two, but either or, I thank you for your consideration. Now we're off to the desk. Back in a moment. Okay, and here we are. So what you have here is a 7-gram tap tin. It is sort of like Radford and a couple, well, I don't know if they are still in manufacture, but Radford, let's say, from Polsh. That is, there's a slide on the top, there is no safety, and you just slide it back like that. Now, I have reviewed one of these products out of Poland before, and most of them are labeled this way. For their Polish Cottage series, they're putting them this way. All right. These are a little bit up priced. This one is a little bit over $5, I believe. I am not going to start translating the Polish out here. This is in reference to a plane in central Poland. On the back is why you have Mr. Snuff referring to this as the Polish Hut series. So I'm not going to get into the finer points of linguistics with Polish, but if you just have the word chatty, that is translated in Polish to hut. Now you can sort of guess that that is Polish coming in number 2. So Mr. Snuff has said, okay, there's some reversal in Polish, so this must be Polish hut. The problem with that is once you put the Polish in afterwards and it reverses, that is no longer hut. That is cottage. Polish cottage. You have a Polish warning label. You have their website. Oddly, there is no mention or writing of Paul Gotthard on here. So I'm not quite sure if the company has changed hands, but for the purpose of this review, not really important. So we're going to get a little bit out here and see what's going on. So that's coming up basically pretty good on color. When I did the previous product out of the regular line, I found it to be a little rough around the edges. And to tell you the truth, I'm sort of seeing the same thing here, only not quite to the same extent. So it's a fine flour that they use, but then they put a coarser grind in over it, and you get stuff, you get outliers. It's not a very, one just jumped all the way up here. It's not like a fine mill with an evenly mixed coarser cut. It's sort of a little bit touch and go as to how it comes out. Although this is looking a lot better than the one I previously did, and at the slightly higher price point, I would hope so. So we'll take it back up top and I will let you know what I think. Okay, so here we are, and I believe, not 100% sure, that there may be cherry going on here. I did not look into it purposely for this product. Okay, that's not quite cherry. I'm not quite sure what that is. It does seem like it has menthol. I did know that part. So we're going to knock some out here onto the hand. and I'll just pinch off that, and if I need more, I'll get more. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Menthol is definitely, you know what, that's not enough. Let me dump out my usual, that's way too much amount. There we go. And okay. Okay, so it's got menthol. Pretty good dose of menthol. Not quite to the point of, like, let's say Pulse products, though. It's not like overdone. It's got a fruity scent. It's not cherry though. You know what it might be? It might be strawberry. Might be strawberry. I'm trying to feel. Well, I'm just rubbing this out a little bit on my hand to see if I can feel anything. It seems like it's more refined than the previous product I did. That was pretty early in this playlist, so. It's got a good amount of nicotine. Not gonna put it forth that it's a high nicotine product, but it's definitely at least medium. Medium, high end of medium. It's fairly easy to take because of the menthol. It would seem that coarser, whatever that is mixed in there, isn't really bothering me, so. Okay, so it's a lot better than I thought. I had gotten this in as part of Group 13 just to get some sort of mix of different companies. I didn't really hold high hopes. That said, it is a sound pretty good product. I think a lot of people will be happy with the nicotine content. It's fairly easy to use. The scent is pleasing. And it doesn't seem overly irritating even after it's sitting for a little while. That said, is there anything stand out about it? Not really. Really, the only thing stand out about this is that it isn't the absolute mess of a review that I thought it might be. So, good going, Poland, I guess. You know what I mean? But, not that I am out to defend Poland. It is the Polish Cottage series, not the Polish Hut series. Just feel need to highlight that. Anyway, this has been my review of, I don't even know if you can see it. It's Rownina is the beginning word for it, but those words, 2 words underneath Rownina, are actually part of the name of this. Trust me, it is talking about a plane, as in a land feature in central Poland. So this has been my review of this from Paul Guitard, which is evidently maybe being called something else now, but I am not sure. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do thank you all for watching. As always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.